Okay, so I wanted to do a quick video on what I've been reading, since some people seem to enjoy that. If you don't like reading, then don't watch this. But I've been going to the library a lot recently, and some fun stuff, some serious stuff. The first thing I got, for those of you who watched my other update, I recently lost my mom, which has been really difficult. I won't go into too much detail because I'll start crying, but I've been trying to find books that maybe are a little bit comforting or just reading other people's stories. So I picked this book up. It's called Stricken, The 5,000 Stages of Grief. And it has just all these little short stories and snippets from all kinds of different writers. Some of them were really relatable, and other ones are kind of awkward and weird. But there were a few stories in here that were, I could have written it myself, like the way that they describe what they've been going through, so that's been kind of comforting. I jumped on the bandwagon of the Sookie Stackhouse books. This is Club Dead. This is the third book. I also started reading the Harper Connolly series. Harper Connolly's like she's a girl who can tell how people have died from being over their grave, or help locate, dead people. Anyway, the Harper Connolly series is really good too. So this is the third one in the Sookie Stackhouse books. Fun reads. Fluff. The Carrie Diaries. This is Candace Bushnell. I love Sex and the City. I've watched it probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 times.
What are you doing?
No.
It's video time?
No special appearances. So this is supposed to be Carrie. It's her senior year in high school, and she wants to be a writer, and that part made sense, but it talks a lot about her father and her sisters, and it didn't make sense. A lot of the things in the book it never mentions in Sex and the City, so it's kind of weird that Carrie has a dad and 2 sisters, and this goes into big detail, but get out of here.
Sorry.
In the actual series, they never talk about her sisters or her dad in the show, so it was just kind of strange. I don't know, and it was very juvenile. Like, it's meant for preteens, so I suppose, high school kids or whatnot, and I don't understand what high school kids would be reading this that are sitting around watching Sex and the City, So I'm not really sure what the market was or the demographic, because this was too immature for my age level. But like I said, I don't know how many people let their kids watch Sex and the City that are high school age, so maybe I'm naive. But anyhow, yeah, it was a fluff read. It just wasn't very well written. It was very juvenile, her and her drama with boys, and it wasn't very witty or funny, so I don't really recommend it. And these are books that I haven't gotten to yet. This is the next one on my list. This is The Art of Racing in the Rain. And this is a story told from the dog's perspective. So it's all about, I'm pretty sure it's a golden retriever. But yeah, it's a story from the dog's perspective. I'm not exactly sure what the storyline is because it doesn't have a back of the book where it tells you. It just says a heart-wrenching but deeply funny and ultimately uplifting story of family, love, loyalty, and hope, a captivating look at the wonders and absurdities of human life as only a dog could tell it. So I really liked Marley and Me, and I read The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night. I think that's what it's called. But that wasn't necessarily from a dog's perspective. I don't remember. Anyway, okay, moving on. And then the last 2 books I got are also books about grief. This is called Feathers Brush My Heart, which is true stories of mothers connecting with their daughters after death. So I think this is actually the other way around, but looked interesting. Sinclair Browning. And then this one by Hope Edelman. It's called Motherless Daughters, The Legacy of Loss. So we'll see how depressing or sad these are, if they're helpful. Just trying to make it through and find some comfort where I can. So that's what I'm reading. There's a couple other books I have on hold, the Oprah biography and the new Tori Spelling book. I'm waiting for those to come in still. And then Oprah had some book on like women, food, and God. She had the author on, and it's supposed to be, you know, this life-changing book. And I still haven't gotten around to reading Eat, Pray, Love, which is coming out soon, so that'll be something I'll probably read in the next month or two as well. So I hope you're all doing well. If you have any questions, let me know. Any recommendations, let me know. I have 2 or 3 shelves full of books that I haven't gotten to yet that I actually own. But I still like going to the library too. Maybe it was Carrie who inspired me in the first Sex and the City movie, because she still reads library books. But I've always been a fan of the library, and I've been going since I was a kid, so it's something my mom used to take me for story time and all that, so I really appreciate what the library offers for people. And it's a lot closer now where we moved, even though it's a little more ghetto, but it's right around the corner, so that's kind of nice. So anyhow, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, recommendations, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.